Hello everyone and welcome to Pokemon Battle Revolution, where it's time for my favorite Colosseum in the game, the Waterfall Colosseum. Now hopefully the quality is a lot better than it was before. I think I figured out the solution. The screen that I was recording was very small, was pretty small, so YouTube had to enlarge it, and that caused the somewhat bad quality, and that's why it didn't go higher than 360 pixels. Hopefully it's better now. Alright, special rules now. What's this? Pre-selected Pokemon battle in order. First decide on the order of Pokemon you use. They'll fight 1-on-1 in a single battle or 2-on-2 in doubles. 5 rounds for singles, 3 rounds for doubles. Whoever wins the most out of those will win the single battle. Bit confusing. We're gonna do single battles because that's what the story has us do. Basically, there's up to 5 1-on-1 battles. The first one to win 3 wins it. Also, quick preview to other teams that I have. This is a doubles team that I want to use later, and this is a singles team based on Tower Tycoon Palmer's teams in Pokemon Platinum. But we're just gonna keep using this one. So 5 1-on-1s. And you have to select the order of your Pokemon before you know what the other person has. So really, there's a chance that you'll get 5. If you want to get a perfect point, you put your best Pokemon in the first 3 spots. However, I decided I'm going to throw a little randomizer into this and just choose a random order in which I have to use my Pokemon. So, the random order is Char, Pennington, Voltic, Flyer Power, Dozer. Spinny's going to skip out on this one. I'm not going to explain too much else because you'll see what's going to happen. Alright. Team battle. Battle 1.
Waterfall Colosseum. Team battle. Battle 1. It's going to be interesting
First
to see
one.
how this turns out.
Char versus Luxio.
They're ready to battle and are awaiting their trainer's orders. And now, the battle begins.
Quality still looks very good on my end. So with me recording a bigger screen, so this should be good.
Power.
Yeah, sorry, Roar doesn't work because they really are all 1-on-1 battles. It's not like I have the other Pokemon in the back. They are 1-on-1s, and Charmander gets the first one.
It went down.
1-0 for Auka, and now we reset to 0 in terms of the Pokemon, because we both send out a new Pokemon, and they have a 1v1. Charmander cannot participate anymore because Charmander was selected for the first battle. Or first round. Battle 1, round 2. Pennington versus Lombre.
The second set of Pokemon have appeared.
Fake out, so they deal a bit of damage to start us off. Not too bad.
The blue corner cannot move.
Why would they use fake out? Like, even if they don't have a grass move like, I don't know, Razor Leaf or even Absorb, they should at least use Water Gun if they have that as a breeding move, or like Bubble or something. Goodbye. Okay, so that's Pennington, who now cannot participate for the rest of this battle. It's won its fight. Lombre's had its fight. Lombre can't come back. Piplup can't come back. We go to the third set of selected Pokemon. For me, I selected Voltic, my Pikachu, third. And Pikachu's gonna face whoever my opponent selected third. They can't change the order now, just like how I can't change the order now. This is the matchup.
Third set of Pokemon have appeared.
So because this is all 1v1 in single battles, you can set up your Pokemon's moveset, EVs, items, whatever, to really focus on winning a 1v1 fight. So potentially something like a Focus Sash and Endeavor, and then a priority move like Quick Attack, Ice Shard, or Sucker Punch. That might be a good strategy to use it. I don't have that on this team. I just have nice Pokemon with good coverage that I feel work well in both single and double battles. But how well do they do in 1v1? The ones with a lot of coverage, like Piplup, like Charmander, I expect to do pretty well. Pikachu might have a bit more difficulty. Same for Bulbasaur. But Bulbasaur does have light screen, so we'll see how things go. It's best 3 out of 5, and because I've already won 3, we don't see set 4 and 5. We move on to battle number 2. Now, this person has a lot of bug types, so under normal conditions, I'd select Char, absolutely, as the first 3, because you do get, I believe it's called a perfect point if you win without losing a Pokemon, like I just did, so that if I lose a battle, I can restart it. So I'd select Char, I'd select Spinny, I'd probably select... Actually, there's a lot of flying ones. No, I'd select Doja and then Voltic and Pennington after that, I think. Flower Power is the worst. I wouldn't use Flower Power. And the best 3 is the first 3 to have the highest chance of getting that perfect point. However, I'm randomizing them again. And the randomized order actually has me use Spinny and Flower Power, then Char, then Pennington, then Voltic. So we're not going to see Dozer in this battle either. But we will certainly see Spinny and Flower Power for the first time, and then Char for the second time. And then potentially Pennington and Voltic, depending on how the rest goes. Spinny, let's go. It's a good matchup for Spinny.
Seems to be heightening the Pokemon's concentration.
I'm pretty sure that Explosion counts as a tie. I don't think there's any rule regarding... I wonder, actually, I should check what the rule is regarding Explosion, Destinimon, Life Orb Recoil,
The blue corner has won the first round
things like
with a
that.
single hit.
Or even Flare Blitz Recoil. I feel like the user of Destinimon or Explosion in such situations usually loses, but something like Life Orb or like Flare Blitz Recoil...
The second set of Pokemon have appeared.
That does... Wait... What was Nature Power in this Colosseum? I think it was Seed Bomb, so I'll just Sludge. Hopefully it's enough. If they have Aerial Ace or something like that. We're level 30, Sonic Boom... no. So a little struck apart what I was talking about, so sorry.
A fierce blow. Such amazing.
If they don't have Aerial Ace or a different flying move, I'll actually win it, which would be surprising.
Yanma protects itself.
But I suppose that this being the main game, the difficulties aren't all that high.
The red corner.
Because in mainstream Colosseum, you've seen me go through rank 1 of the level 30 all rule, because that is level 30 all rule is what you always play through in the main game. And then you're on rank 1 the first time you go through it. And I've actually gone through rank 2, 3, and 4. 2 and 3 with this team as well. I think rank 2 on doubles and rank 3 on singles again. Or the other way around. And then 4 I tried as well, but I lost in like round 5 to a Dragonair with Dragon Rage. So then I used one of the other teams. I think it was the doubles team. To beat that. And it was pretty easy to get through rank 4 with that team. Oh, come on, just let me hit you. You're delaying the inevitable.
The red corner evades the attack.
I don't have to get like higher in ranks, but it did get me some is it not Poké Dollars?
Yanma starts to
Whatever the
attack.
currency is in this game that allows me to buy some stuff.
Oh, like it.
As you can see, my character changed her appearance a little bit. I worked on that outside of the recordings.
Slammed him.
Definitely don't have much unlocked in terms of the clothing, so I can't really make her look like Dawn yet.
It's down.
But there'll be a lot of clothing options available. If you pay attention to all the opponents we've been facing, there's a lot of face paint, a lot of shirts, lots of shoes, lots of bags, lots of hats, so many clothing options, customization options that are available, and you'll get to see them. And eventually we can unlock all of them and use them for ourselves. Even the Pachirisu outfits that Taylor used, the Colosseum leader of Main Street Colosseum. The only costumes we won't get are those of the Colosseum Masters, of which we've encountered one so far, which is Joe, the Colosseum Master of Gateway Colosseum.
It's down already. The results are in. It's a total victory for the blue corner.
Huh. So I did make the screen bigger to hopefully have better quality, but I forgot that I shouldn't record the outer lines. Need to remember that for next time again. Okay. The randomized order this time is Flower Power, Spinny, Voltic, Dozer, Charger. So if you want to see Dozer's debut, then Flower Power, Spinny, or Voltic needs to lose, but at least one of them has to win. Because if all of them lose, then the match just goes to the opponent. Good start. I want to check Nature Power here, because if I recall correctly, it's Seed Bomb in this Colosseum, even though I would have expected in this Colosseum it being a water thing, considering the waterfalls. But it's Hydro Pump in Gateway, which at first I didn't really expect, but at the same time, Gateway Colosseum is like at the very edge of Poketopia, and it is surrounded by a lot of water, even though you don't necessarily see it when you're battling in Gateway Colosseum. Main Street Colosseum is standard, is normal, so that makes sense if that's Tri-Attack. This one is Seed Bomb for some reason. I know there's Rock Slide in at least 2, there's Earthquake in at least 1, there's Tri-Attack in at least 2 more. I don't remember exactly, but it's Seed Bomb here, which might be useful. Because I feel like Waterfall Colosseum makes sense if there's some water Pokemon, so getting Seed Bomb over Magic Leaf might just be really nice. Also, I do actually want to check what Explosion would do. If it would give the opponent the win, if it would give me the win, or if it would make a draw. But I'm not going to do that now because there. Actually, I feel confident enough that even if I miss with Explosion and I lose it, I'm going to win the match. I'll use Explosion for the sake of science. Although I can miss. I have a pretty high chance of missing. But I don't because I get the animation. Explosion. My HP goes down first, so that might suggest that I go down first. Not sure what the rules are exactly. I faint later, but there's certain rules regarding Destiny 1 Parashell. An explosion. That's not the thing here. Maybe in Masters Battle it is. Maybe that's a thing in level 50 all, because there's two, I suppose, level settings that you can have. In the main game, it's always level 30 open, which means everything the opponents have is level 30 minimum, but if any of your Pokemon are higher level than that, then all the opposing Pokemon will be at the level of your highest level Pokemon. If you take 5 Pokemon to level 35, but one of 45, then all the opponents will be 45s. Not just one.
Multiple hits. It keeps dealing damage.
Haha, Fury Swipes against Static. I've seen that one before. Not sure if that was in the recording on Main Street, but it's happened before. It was a Lumbre as well then.
Pikachu starts to attack.
Now, because we had a tie in the second round, this doesn't get me the win yet. Because I now have 2 wins and there's a draw. But if the opponent would win the 4th and the 5th round, we'd have a tie in the total match. Which means I don't win. So that's why it doesn't end after round 3. But because of that explosion thing that we tested, the debut of Dozer in Waterfall Colosseum.
The 4th set of Pokemon have appeared.
Going back to the level thing that I was talking about, the level 30 all, I think I explained completely. No, that was level 30 open, or level 30 plus, one of the two. There's also level 50 all, which generally, I believe, is slightly more difficult than level 30 open. I'm not sure exactly what the difference is, but the main difference in terms of how the levels is, everything is level 50. If you have a Pokemon level 50, it's level 50. If you have a Pokemon that's level 100, it is weakened to have its level 50 stats. Also, that shouldn't have shown up, so sorry about that got on your screen. I shouldn't touch that. I shouldn't touch the volume button because then it gets on screen. That is all. Or I should just move the screen in case that doesn't happen. Why is it open anyway? Huh, whatever. Alright, I'll be quiet for a little bit so you can enjoy the music and just enjoy the gameplay.
Both corners are full of energy, so we're sure to see a great battle. The battle begins! Ooh! A fierce blow! The red corner barely holds on. The move can't hit the opponent. Hit by flash cannon. It couldn't take it. It's down. The blue corner won the first round. That's a smooth start. The second set of Pokémon have appeared. Both trainers are carefully planning their strategy. The red corner attacks, but the target Pokémon is underground. The battle is getting intense. Wormadam protects itself. A beautiful attack. Its attack missed. Wormadam protects itself. The red corner protects against the attack. Nicely done! The red corner faces a great deal of pressure. A light hit. Big hit. It couldn't take it. It's down. The blue corner has 2 wins so far. One more win and victory will be claimed. The third set of Pokémon have appeared. A fierce blow. It's a direct hit. Gibbo restored its health and feels the relief. Oh, it was infatuated by the opponent's attraction. Rushing blow. A huge amount of damage. It's down. Game, set, and match. It's a total victory for the blue corner. Colosseum is heating up as the spectators wait for the battle to begin. The stage is set and the curtain is up. A fierce blow. It's a direct hit. The battle is getting intense. Shadow Claw hits. It went down. The blue corner won the first round. That's a smooth start. The second set of Pokémon have appeared. Its special attack fell. A fierce blow. The red corner barely holds on. Bulbasaur fell asleep. The move fails. The blue corner still can't move. Poliwhirl starts to attack. Solid hit. The Pokemon in the blue corner is still sleeping. The move fails. Bam! It's down and out. The blue corner has 2 wins so far. One more win and victory will be claimed. The third set of Pokémon have appeared. Solid hit. Bam! It's down already. The battle has ended. It's a total victory for the blue corner. Snubbull intimidates its opponent. This is an important battle for both trainers. It's time to think about a cautious battle strategy. And now, the battle begins. A fierce blow. The red corner barely holds on. It hits. Weepinbell became confused. The move fails. Snubble is slowly losing its health. First strike. Yeah. The red corner still can't pull off a move. Snubble restored its health. It couldn't take it. It's down. The blue corner won the first round. That's a smooth start. The second set of Pokémon have appeared. A fierce blow! Such amazing power! Oh! It was infatuated by the opponent's attraction. Wormadam suffers from poison. This is getting dangerous. The blue corner cannot move. Solid hit, but this is not a favorable matchup. The blue corner still can't move. A brilliant hit. It's down due to damage from poison. The blue corner has 2 wins so far. One more win, and victory will be claimed. The third set of Pokémon have appeared. Bam! A brilliant attack right from the start.
It seems that the end of the semifinal is usually a pretty quick and easy KO. At least that's how I remember it.
It's a total victory for the blue corner.
That was the semifinal then, which means next up is the boss of the place. We're gonna face the next Colosseum leader. And as of before, I'm gonna randomize the order again, and I can tell you that Pennington the Piplup will not be participating in this final. We're gonna start with Dozer, then Char, then Voltig, then Spinny, then Flower Power. 3 things that Flower Power is good against, so I would have liked to use it in the first 3, but it's not what the randomizer said. You don't have to use a randomizer at all, just what I choose to do for this one.
The Colosseum battle is now at its final stage. A stronger opponent is going to appear.
And then here is Marina, the Colosseum leader
From the blue corner,
of Waterfall Colosseum, dressed up in a Kyogre costume.
Here they come.
As you may have guessed already, all Colosseum leaders, Marina here in Waterfall Colosseum, but also Taylor from Main Street Colosseum, they dress up in Pokemon costumes. And, if appropriate, they use that Pokemon on their team. Now, Taylor had a Pachirisu costume. Pachirisu was absolutely doable for the first playthrough, for a first battle against the Colosseum leader. For Marina to use Kyogre already, it's way too much. I'll say one thing, we will not be seeing any Kyogre during our first playthrough, during our main playthrough of the Colosseums. Later on, at the higher difficulties, she will have a Kyogre on her team. which means she'll be very hard to deal with. I did say earlier there are 6 Colosseum leaders and 4 Colosseum masters. The master costumes you will not get.
A fierce blow. Such amazing
The leader costumes, so the Pachirisu costume, but also this Kyogre costume, are available.
The move fails.
Now, what you might have also noticed is that Marina here has sort of the same body shape as my character. There are 6 types of characters. 3 female, 3 male. Each of those 6 types of characters has 1 Colosseum leader representing them. The little girl is represented by Taylor in the Pachirisu costume, and the young girl, I believe, is Marina in Kyogre. We'll be seeing Cool Girl and all of the male ones later on.
The third set of Pokemon have appeared.
And meanwhile, these matchups in the second and third battle work out for us.
A brilliant attack right from the start.
And we get a perfect
Down
point
already.
against the Colosseum leader.
The results are in. It's
Good
a
team.
total victory for the
I think the
blue
first
corner.
proper challenge might actually be in the final 2 Colosseums, honestly. Then again, the next one is either Neon or Crystal, I believe. I'm not sure which one I'll do next. Neon is a very interesting concept. Crystal will be more basic again. Sunset Colosseum is going to be a weird one too. Anyway, Waterfall Colosseum cleared, 350 points added, 350 Poke coupons. We have Pikachu Pit, we get a new Battle Pass we can use for customs. And we unlock, I believe, 2 new Colosseums. Neon and Crystal Colosseum. In the next episode, we are going to battle in one of them. Ooh, and a new rental pass has become available in Gateway Colosseum. We have to beat Gateway Colosseum 7 battles once with that rental pass if we want to be able to use that rental pass in other Colosseums. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Waterfall Colosseum. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.